Good morning. This will be my last press conference prior to a G7 meeting. With respect to the industrialized nations, while my view at least is that the most likely prospects for the United States is continued solid growth and low inflation, subject to the usual ups and downs and subject to the risks of the global economy, we think it is critically important that all the G7 countries pursue policies that effectively provide strong domestic demand-led growth. And I'm sure we'll be discussing, in addition to the American economy, the questions of how Japan and Europe best pursue that objective.
What sort of concrete measures are you actually talking about?
There has been, I think, a significant improvement in many of the Asian countries that were affected by the Asian financial crisis, and also countries outside of Asia that were affected by that crisis. For example, Brazil, countries that have been committed to taking ownership of reform. But clearly these countries have a great deal of work left to do, and in our view it is absolutely critical that they remain on a path of strong reform. But if you take a look back at the speech that I gave some time ago here in Washington, it is very important in our view that Japan and Europe get back on a track of solid domestic demand-led growth, because the current imbalances created by the disparities in growth and disparities in market openness between the United States and its major trading partners is not indefinitely sustainable.
Earlier has gone far enough that those markets...
The architecture you're talking about.
Right,
yeah.
Exactly. Concrete is something we actually...
With respect to Kosovo itself, I think that there is a strong sense of commitment to helping rebuild Kosovo. The question of exactly how that's going to be organized and structured is something we'll all be talking about. But we're not going with a specific proposal in that respect. But I'm sure we'll be talking about it.